Ayubowan Akka Ayya Nangi Malli. Welcome to the English Dhamma talk held once a month at Thammannagama Temple. Today's topic will be Mangala Sutta. Without further ado, allow me to pass over the resonator to Santha Wimala Thero.
You may sit down, and I welcome you all warmly to Dhammasarana Buddhist Temple. And today we are going to hear some of the most important and beautiful teachings of the Buddha. And those who are here today are very familiar with me because I can see some of the faces here because they are Sunday school students, and I also can see some of the new faces also here today. And I'm very fortunate and I'm very happy to be here today to develop some of the teachings, to deliver some of the beautiful teachings of the Buddha. So I will request each and every one of you to pay attention on my talks. And I kindly request you to not to make any extra noise, okay? That would interrupt me. So I kindly ask everyone to join my talk and listen carefully. And before that, I would like to ask each and every one of you to recite Namo Tassa 3 times in order to observe the precepts. So recite Namo Tassa. Repeat after me. Buddhang saranang gacchami. Dhammang saranang gacchami. Sanghang saranang gacchami. Dutiyampi buddhang saranang gacchami. Dutiyampi dhammang saranang gacchami. Dutiyampi sanghang saranang gacchami. Tatiyampi buddhang saranang gacchami. Tatiyampi dhammang saranang gacchami. Saranagamanang sampunnang Panatipata veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. Adinnadana veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. Kamesu miccācara veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. Musavada veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. Suramera majjapama tattana veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. Tisaranena sattim panca silang dhamman sadukam surakkitang kattva appamadena sampādetabbam.
The abbot
of Dhammasarana Buddhist Temple and the Chief Sanganayaka of Australia, Venerable Vijita Mahathera, and the Vice Abbot of Dhammasarana Buddhist Temple, Venerable Prashanta, and all the other members of the Mahasangha. Dear Dhamma friends and my dear students, today I am very honored to be here to deliver and to discuss some of the beautiful, meaningful, important teachings of the Buddha that delivered for the sake of human beings by the Lord Buddha. And first of all, I would like to say thanks to the committee members and all the well-wishers who organized this special Dhamma talk for the sake of our Sunday school student particular, and also in general for the benefits of all the young students who are here today. So today's topic is quite a very interesting topic, and you may have heard this sutta. You may have heard about this sutta many times, because the name of this sutta is called Mangala Sutta. What's the name of the sutta? Mangala Sutta. The discourses on blessings. The discourses on blessings. So, Mangala Sutta is very familiar to every one of us, right? Because every day, monks always recite this sutta, right? Especially when any special occasions like wedding ceremonies, birthday ceremonies, or whatever other special occasions, monks always recite this Mangala Sutta. So, you may have understanding about this sutta very well, but it does not matter. You can still pay your attention very well throughout my talk. And I would like to ask the small children and youngers, I want you to pay attention on me very well, because at the end of the talk, I am going to ask you some of the questions from the talk. So I will pick any one of you from the audience if I want to ask some questions. Okay? Are you ready? Are you ready to hear the talk? And are you happy if I ask you some questions? Yes. Are you willing to answer the questions? Yes, that's what I want you to do. Very good. That will help me to talk very well, right? Because I don't want just myself talk here. I want your attention and your time and your happiness throughout my talk. So, without further ado, I will explain to you why the Lord Buddha wanted to deliver this discourse, right? Please try to remember the names, but you don't have to remember all the Pali terms, but some of the terms, okay? Yeah. The Lord Buddha wanted to deliver these discourses because some of the deities, have you ever heard about the deities? Have you ever seen deities? No, right? We have not seen any deities because they are the celestial beings, but we can't see them through our naked eyes, right? We can't see them. They are the beings who have been born in a celestial world, right? It doesn't matter whether you may have seen them or not. It doesn't matter. But one day we try to go there, okay? Please try hard, try very well to go and born in heaven. Because for myself, one day I want to go there. Do you want to go there? Yes, you do. You need to do. If you want to go there, please follow all these teachings, right? Now I am going to give you the recipe that you need to follow if you want to go to heaven. Do you want to learn the recipe? Do you want to know the recipe?
Yes. Then listen carefully, okay? The Lord Buddha delivered this discourse because some of the deities put some questions on him. The answers to those questions are mentioned in this sutta. The blessings. The deities, they had questions. They had, what are the highest blessings in this world? And what are the good omens for the people that they can achieve or they can have? And how can we ensure our happiness? How can we guarantee our happiness? And how oneself be gain, how oneself can accumulate or can acquire happiness throughout their life. Those questions were put to the Buddha by divine beings. Right? Those answers are here. All those answers are the Buddha's answer to all those questions. But before that, before they approached the Lord Buddha, they had lots of arguments, they had lots of debates about the highest blessings and highest gain in this life. And do you know who is the leader of the heaven world? Do you know who is the leader of the heavenly world? King Sakka. King Sakka is the leader of the heavenly world, divine world, and he approached to the deities and he asked, what's the problem? What's the matter? Then he recommended deities to go and consult the Buddha, right? And then the deities, they approached the Buddha around midnight. Do you know why the deities approach at midnight? Do you know why? Because the Buddha was the very busiest person in that time. And he had lots of things to do every day. He had a very busy schedule. But deities wanted him to be quiet and less work at night. So around midnight is the time that Buddha always himself, the time that he always have rest at that time. So after everyone left the monastery, then Buddha went into the room and he started to rest. And then deities saw that and deities approached from the divine world. And after they approached to the Lord Buddha, they put all those questions into the Buddha. And then the Buddha said, I will answer all the questions that they put. Then the deities said, Bahu deva manussacha mangalani atintayum. Lord Buddha, in this world, there are so many human beings and the deities. They have pondered in blessings. They have expected blessings throughout their lives. So please explain to us what the blessings are. What are the highest blessings are for the human beings? Then Buddha started to explain one by one. The first thing that Buddha started to say is, Asevana cha balanang panditanang cha sevana etang mangalam uttamang. Lord Buddha said that Asevana cha balanang panditanang cha sevana puja cha pujaniyanang etang mangalam uttamang. You don't have to worry about all those Pali terms. I will explain to you one by one, okay? Up to here, do you have any questions up to this point? Can you follow? Can you follow my talk? Do you have any talks, or if you want, do you have anything that I need to correct further and more to make it more better? You can follow up me, right? You can understand me, right? Please speak to me, right? Yeah, it's good. There are 38 great blessings in this sutta. How many? 38. I am not going to speak, I am not going to explain all the 38 today, but I will speak to you maybe 4, 5, 6. Is that too many or is less? Is that too many? Are they too many for you? No, right? So, I will explain to you maybe 5, 6 points, okay? So, please pay attention very well. The Lord Buddha said that in this world, there are some people not to be associated with. Why? Why do you think that? Why do you think that there are some people in this world we should not associate with? Why? Because they are bad, they are foolish. That's why Buddha says, Asevanacha balana, please do not associate with foolish people and bad people. I will explain to you who the bad people are, who the foolish people are, okay? According to the Buddhist explanation. So the Buddha said that first thing that the first great blessing is not to associate with bad, foolish people. Why do you think association with the bad people, what will happen if you associate a bad person? What will happen to you? The bad characteristic of the bad person will influence to you in a bad way, right? That's why usually bad people, foolish people always do the bad things. Do you think the bad people always do the good things? No. If from your young age, if you started to associate with a bad person, that association will influence you throughout your life. For example, if you associate the person who is still at the very best young age, then you will be a great robber in your life, throughout your life. Right? Because your beginning, the starting point of your association is a bad. That's why from the beginning, from the starting point of your life, you should not associate with bad people. Because the bad characters of the bad people will influence you to be a bad person in the future. So therefore, the Buddha said that please do not associate with bad people. Now you know, right? Why you should not associate with bad people. I will give you classification. How can we recognize whether they are bad people or whether they are good people? Do you want to know? Do you want to know who the bad people are? Do you? Please speak up. Yes, you do. Are you willing to know? Yes. Okay. According to the Buddha said that if you want to recognize the bad person, please try to observe whether those bad people, they have these qualities with them. I will tell you the qualities. The Lord Buddha said, usually bad person, if the bad person may misconduct 3 bodily actions and 3 mental actions and 3 verbal misconducts. Then how many are there together? 9 bad misconducts, right? The Buddha said that if someone misconduct using their body, then that kind of person should not be associated with. What are those 3 bad misconduct that we usually do using our body? First thing, killing. The Buddha said that killing living beings is a bad thing. If any one of your friend engages in killing, then that kind of person, that kind of friend should not be associated with. Why? Because he does killing. He or she does killing. Killing is a good thing or bad thing? Definitely bad thing. If you kill animals, then if you happen to die one day, and then you will be reborn in unhappy places or unhappy destination in the future. And if you happen to come into human world, and you will experience short life as a result of killing living beings in your future life, in your previous life. So that's the point, that is the bad consequences of killing living beings. So then try to start examine your friends. Try to think about whether my friend engages in killing or not, right? It is only you can do that because you are associating with your friends. So try to see whether your friend does killing living beings. So killing is a not good thing. So if any one of your friend does killing, then it's a good thing to associate with or bad thing? Definitely bad thing. Because if you associate that kind of person in the future, maybe you will be ended up with your life being a butcher. Do you want to be a butcher? Butcher is the one who does killing animals, right? Butcher, right? Am I right? My pronunciation is correct? Is my pronunciation correct? Yeah. You will be ended up such kind of jobs if you associate the person who does killing at the beginning of your life. So try to understand the bad consequences of killing then. Please do not ever associate friends who does killing, okay? Promise to me? Promise? Good. I like you. You are very good. And the second thing that the Buddha said, if you find the person who does stealing, please do not associate such kind of friends. As stealing means what? You are not supposed to take what is not given to you. Do you take something that which is not given to you without any permission? No, that's extremely bad. If you want to get something or if you want to have something, what do you need to do first? You need to ask the person that things belongs to, from the person that belongs to. Or if you want to take something from your parents, first thing you need to do is you must get their permission first. So Lord Buddha said, please do not associate friends who always steal the things, right? What happened? At the first beginning of your age, at the beginning of your young age, if you associate with the person who always steal, then you will be the person who do the bad crimes in the future, right? For example, you will be the great robber in the world. Do you want to be a great robber in the world? Not Robert, I mean a robber, right? Yeah. So therefore, please be mindful and try to be attentive very well when you associate your friends. Sometimes our children, they believe their friends more than they believe their parents. That's extremely bad. You need to keep distance with your friends, right? Sometimes we can't tell our friends are always good. We can't expect them to be always very well, right? Because they are just friends. So please do not try to have close relationship with unwanted friends, right? You can have close relationship with your parents very well, right? So Then the Buddha said that if someone steals something, please do not associate with those friends. Now you got the 2 points, right? First, no, you know the first point that you should not associate with. The second point. Now third one. Do you want to know the third one? Yeah. But third one is not really relevant to your age, because here there are so many small kids and youngers. I think that is not really relevant to you. But anyhow, I will just slightly explain to you. Okay? The Buddha said that if you find someone who used their physical body to do some misbehavior, to do some misbehaviorous activities, right? Then such kind of persons should not be associated with, right? I know you may not understand that point. It's okay, don't worry. I will move to next point, okay? Because there are so many youngers here. I know you may understand that. Then Lord Buddha said that these three bodily misconduct, if the person does these three bodily misconduct, please do not associate with them. Do you understand up to here now? Do you understand? Do you want me to further explain? These three points, you are clear with these 3 points, right? Yeah. Now let's move on to the second point, the third one. Then the Buddha said that what do we usually do using our mouth? Speak. Of course, we use our mouth to eat, speak lies and truths, right? And also we use our mouth to speak bad words to the people, right? Then Lord Buddha said, if any one of your friend speak divisive speeches, please do not associate with them. What do we mean by divisive speech? If any one of your friends speak the words in order to separate, in order to divide the unity among you, then please do not associate with them. There are some friends among us, right? They don't really enjoy, they don't really rejoice in our happiness, our unity. So sometimes they want us to be separated, right? They want us to be divided into two groups, right? For example, in your class, if you are very close to your friends, maybe 2 or 3 friends, then maybe other class members or other person in your class, maybe that person can't accept that unity. Then they started to speak. That person starts to speak divisive speeches in order to separate the unity among you. Do you think association with that person is good? No, it's not good. Because they always create some stories and some words in order to split you, in order to separate you, in order to separate your unity among them. So, Lord Buddha said, please do not associate such kind of bad friends. Then, the Lord Buddha said that, please do not associate the friends who always tell lies. Do you think telling lies is a good thing? Why? Why do you think? Can telling lies win? No. Maybe only short time, maybe only 1 day, 2 hours, 1 hour, lies can win, but not forever. Right? And lies has what? A lie has wings. Right? There's a saying, telling lies has wings. That means lies can fly very quickly. Right? That means if I tell a lie to someone and that person will hear that and bring that lie to someone, and then that person will add some more to that lie and then reveal it to the person that he wants to. maybe he add lots of things, then they create the lie into many complicated way. So telling lies is a bad thing. If you tell lies, spiritually it will affect you, it will be affected to you, and generally it will affect your trustworthiness of your life. And if you keep telling lies, and nobody gonna trust you, nobody will believe you. Even in your school, your parents will not believe you, your school teachers will not believe you, and especially Sunday school monks and teachers will not believe you. Why? Because you tell lies. And if you tell lies, your parents not gonna love you so much. Why? Because they know that you are a liar. Do you want to be a liar? No. Telling lies is a definitely bad thing. And if any one of your friends tells lies, please do not associate with them. Try to understand the bad consequences of telling lies, right? And then try to stay away from your bad friends, foolish friends. This is not from me. These are from the Lord Buddha. And Lord Buddha wanted everyone to be happy and peaceful always. That's why he taught all those beautiful teachings. So try to apply these beautiful teachings to your life. And you have to understand the importance of these beautiful teachings, and then you have to put them into practice. And that's what you need to do, right? You hear now and then try to put them into practice. That is what we say we learn, right? So the third thing that Buddha said, that we should not associate with the person who always gossip. What do you mean by gossip? Gossiping? Do you do? Do you do gossiping? I think yes. Usually some of the people in this world, some of the categories of the people in this world are very good at gossiping, you know. Do you want to know who they are? No, I don't want to say, because after I told it, maybe some of them will be upset with me. So I don't want to say. So if you have a friend who always gossip, please do not associate with them. The gossiper always create lots of stories, right? And they, because they, for example, let's say like this: if you are a very smart student in your class, and if you always put attention on your studies, and then you always focus your attention on the books, and then that person maybe does not like because you study hard, so maybe come to you and gossip with you. Oh, today I ate this for my breakfast. Yesterday I went to watch a very beautiful movie. And he just wanted to kill your time. He just wanted to waste your time. So, do you have such kind of friends with you? I think you do. Maybe up to now you may have not, but in the future, try to apply these beautiful teachings for your future life, right? Start from now, right? So now we should not associate the friends who tell lies, who tell divisive speeches, and who gossip. And some more, most importantly, those who speak harsh words. Do you speak harsh words towards your parents? Do you? I hope you not. I hope you don't. Especially in the morning, early morning, the most hateful things that you really don't like is when your parents call you in the morning to get ready to go to school. Morning wake-up call. Do you like to get the early morning wake-up call from your parents? Really? Wow, great. Yeah, I know. Some children, they don't want to say it out, harsh words, they don't want to say it out, but maybe in their mind, they will say, oh, right? Some bad words. Do you think telling bad words is a good thing? Harsh words? Even if you happen to hear from your parents sometimes, maybe because our parents are very stressful every day, right? They need to go to work and they need to earn lots of money to give you good education, to give you best food, best clothes, right? So they have to work very hard. So sometimes because of that they are hard working, they may get lots of stress. So sometimes because of this small matter, they may speak harsh word towards mother or father. I hope not. But please do not associate the friends who speak harsh word. Okay, you know what are the what harsh words are, right? I don't want to tell. I don't want to give you the example of harsh word because I know you know very well. Because especially you go to the very best schools in Australia, right? Yeah. So I don't need to tell. I know you know very well. So if you know very well, please keep them with yourself. Do not tell harsh word. And do not associate the people, friends who always speak harsh words, right? Because they do not have respect. That's why they speak harsh word. Instead of speaking harsh words, you can speak pleasant and sweet words towards your parents and everyone, right? So, therefore, please do not associate it with such kind of friends who speak harsh words, divisive speech, gossipers, right? Please stay away. Keep distance with them, right? And what are the other three mental misconducts that usually some people do? Mental misconduct. What is the first thing? Envious. If you are very envious towards other people's success, then you should not associate it with that kind of person. You know envy, right? Envious means the person who can't rejoice or can't be happy with the other people's success. He has envious minds towards other people's success, and that kind of person should not be associated with, right? Envious person may bring you lots of harms because they can't take other people's success. So they may find some ways to hurt you one day. Even sometime they may kill you. Maybe in the future, not when you are young age, but maybe in the future, if you can get a very best job in the world, and if you earn lots of money in the world, if you get lots of good job in the world, and the person who can't really accept that, person who really can't rejoice in that success may bring you harm one day. So that's why the Lord Buddha, he understood these things very well. That's why he taught these things for us, right? So that's why please do not associate with a friend who has envious mind, right? And the second thing that Buddha said, that we should not associate with the person who has ill will mind. How do you think that the person who has ill will mind, do you think that person always do the good things? Do you think the person who has ill will does the good things always? No. Those people who has ill will, those people who have ill will within them, they will always perform bad things. And the third thing is that Buddha said that the friends, the people who has angry mind, anger and hatred towards the other beings, please do not associate it with them. Right? I don't want to give lots of examples because we have only 1 hour. If I give you lots of examples for all these points, it will take more than 1.5 hours to finish my talk. So before around 7 o'clock, I need to finish because after the talk we have Atavisi Puja today. So anyhow, then we should not associate the friends or people who has ill will mind, hateful mind, angry mind, and what is the last one? Envious mind. Right. Because they are bad things, right? Have you ever heard about the story of King Ajatasattu? There was a great king during the times of the Buddha in India, and this king, he was the son of the king Bimbisara, and he was a great king, but he ended up his life very badly because of the association of Devadatta. Do you think that? Do you know that who the Devadatta is? Yeah, he's a bad person, right? Even though he is a monk, he is a bad person. So, due to the bad association of the Devadatta, the king Ajatasattu ended up his life having done lots of bad things. Even he put his father into cage, and gradually he put his father to death. Right? All this because of what? Because of the bad association of that person, right? That's why I'm kindly tell you, please do not associate bad friends. Bad people always bring you bad things, not good things. So please stay away from them. And the Buddha gave a very good example also. You know what? The Buddha gave a very good example. Do you know how we need to train elephant? Maybe I will tell this story at the end of the talk. Maybe next point. And Buddha said that there are two types of persons that we should associate it with and should not associate it with. The Buddha said that if you know your unwholesome qualities, what are the unwholesome qualities? Anger, hatred, jealousy, envious, and mental confusion, selfishness. All those are unwholesome qualities, right? When you associate friends, and if those unwholesome qualities increase within yourself, and then your wholesome qualities if decline, then that kind of friend you should not associate it with. Understand? Did you understand the point? Yeah. So please try to observe, try to examine your friends very well. Right? Then you need to associate the friends, then the friends who always has a the friend who always has wholesome qualities. Right? So then I will move on to the next points. Okay, now I told only asevanacha balana, all the bad things that we should not associate with, all the bad person that we should not associate with. Then who should we associate with? Do you have such kind of question within yourself? Okay, if the Lord Buddha told us not to associate with the bad people, then who should we associate it with? Who should we? We should associate good friends, spiritual friends, kalyana mitra. The Buddha said that in this world there are 3 good bodily conduct and 3 good mental conduct, and there are 3 good verbal conducts. Right? If you can find those friends who always speak good words, pleasant words, and if you can associate the friend who is refraining from killing, and if you can associate the friend who refrains from stealing, those are the friends that you should associate it with. Right? Because they always follow the good things. They always tell the rightful things. They never tell lies. And they are not very jealous people. They are not envious like other people. They are rejoice in other people's success. Right? We need to be like this. We should not be jealous towards other people's success. Instead of being jealous towards other people, then we should be happy, rejoice in other people's success, right? Therefore, the Buddha said that please try to associate the people who are not jealous and who are not envious towards other people, right? And who always speak the truth and who always reveal the truths and who always do not speak gossip and who always do not speak divisive speeches, and the person who always do not use harsh words. Try to associate those good friends. If you associate those good friends from the beginning of your young age, and then the result that you will get is much better in your future, will be much better in the future, right? That's why it is very important for you to associate rightful and very wise person at the beginning of your young age, because that will turn your life into right path, right? Therefore, we need to examine always, we need to observe always very carefully when you select your friends. Don't anyhow try to build relationship with your parents without examining, without observing. Now you know, now you have understanding how to select friends, right? So try to apply those teachings when you select friends. Now you know who need to associate it with and who should not associate it with, right? And the Buddha said that when you associate such kind of good friends, and then if your wholesome qualities increase, and then if your unwholesome qualities declined, and then you should be associated with such kind of friends. Understand? Yeah. And then the next point, now we already explained asevanacha balana, pandithanancha sevana, pujacha pujaniyanang etam mangala muttama. The next point also very, very important. Pujacha pujaniyanam. The Lord Buddha said to respected for the worthiest people in this world is also a blessing. Who do you think is the most worthiest person in this world to be respected? Who is that? Who is that? Your friend? Your mother, father? No. The first person in this world to be respected, worthiest person in this world to be respected is the Lord Buddha. Who? Lord Buddha. Lord Buddha is the one who taught you the rightful and meaningful things. Then we should respect him at the beginning and the first place of our life. And then who are the second people to be respected? Who are the second worthiest people in this world? Before your parents, monks. Who? Monks. Do you know who the monks are? Yes. Have you ever seen? Yeah, here, right? Kisboro Temple, always you can see lots of monks, right? Yeah. So, and most importantly, you have to know some of the ways and techniques and some of the terms when you respect to monks. You need to know some of the important ways and techniques when you respect monks. I have seen in Australia, because I usually go out for lunch, right? And some children, they don't know actually. When they want to give something to monk, sometimes they just throw it away, and sometimes they just use one hand and just give it to the monk. Do you think it's a polite way? Do you think it's the best way to give for the worthiest one? No. Then, if you want to give something to a monk, how should we give? How should we give it? Use your both hand. Use your both hands. Please do not ever give something just using your one hand. Okay? And don't let me see that again in the future. because I usually go to your house for the lunch. Because now you already know, and now you already learn how to respect it, how to respect for the worthiest people, right? And don't do that mistake again. And also, when you see a monk at the temple, please try to kneel down in front of the monk and worship, right? They are the worthiest people in this world we need to respect. And who are the third people in this world to be respected? Then our parents. Do you want to know how we need to respect our parents? And if you want to know, after I told you, make sure that you will follow what I asked you to follow. Do you? Will you? And if you do not follow, I will ask your parents, because I see your parents always every Sunday. And do you want to know how we should respect our parents? Do you want to know? Yes. I will tell you. You are here today. You are able to come to Kisbaro Temple, and you are able to hear this beautiful Dhamma talk because of who? Because of the Lord Buddha? No. Because of who then? Because of your father and mother. Without their dedication, without their time, without their effort, will you be able to come into this world? No. They have helped. They have dedicated, they have helped their time in order to give birth to yourself. Right? They gave a beautiful birth to you. As a mark of respect, then, we need to respect our parents every day. How do we need to do that? I will recommend you, I will advise you, you should venerate your mother or father at least once a day. How we venerate? You must kneel down in front of your mother or father. You can do that. Don't think that you are the most important person in your family, and don't be so much proud of yourself. Don't be so proud of yourself. You are here today because of your mother and father. Without them, you won't be here today. You won't be able to come here today. Therefore, as a mark of respect, please kneel down in front of your mother, father, at least once a day. Either before you go to school or before you go to bed. Which one is easy for you? Before you go to bed. And make sure that your parents will be at home before you go to bed. And you ask your parents to be at home before you go to bed. Okay? Because sometimes they work late and they come back late, right? If you happen to sleep early, then please, you can venerate them in the morning. Right? And please do so. And most importantly, if you are a forgetful person, then write it down, write like this. I need to respect my parents once a day. You write it down and place it somewhere in your room, maybe near to your bed or maybe entrance of your room. And when you see that sign, and automatically will come into your mind, oh yeah, I must respect my mother. I must kneel down in front of your mother, in front of my father today. Isn't that a good thing to do? Is that harming to you if you do that? Is there any harming? No. When you kneel down in front of your father, mother, do you know what they will say to you? Do you know what they will tell? Do you want to know? They will bless you, oh my daughter, my son, be able to live longer. And may my son, may my daughter be able to study well. And may both of them gain good health and good luck always. Don't you want to get that blessing from your parents? Then why don't you do that? Please go back home today and start to do that. If you don't do that, that means you are not following the teachings of the Buddha. And you are not following the great teachings from our Lord Buddha and from myself. And please do that today, okay? Can you promise to me? Yeah. If you don't do that, I will ask your parents tomorrow. Okay? Yeah. I will ask from your parents tomorrow because I know them very well and they are familiar with me. So you can't deny and you can't tell lies. We already told telling lies is not a good thing, right? So please go back home. Please try to kneel down in front of your mother, father, and you don't have to recite anything because maybe sometimes it's made difficult for you. You don't have to recite anything. Just kneel down in front of your mother and try to get blessing from them. And you know what? If you do that, they will buy you very good foods, and they will bring you to the happy worlds in the world. They will arrange some tours in the world, and they will send you to the good movie theaters, or they will bring you to best place in Australia to see, because you impress them, and you will see the result. Okay, you try to do it today, and you will experience the result next day. Right? Everybody promise? Yes, do it, okay? And you will get lots of chocolates as well from me also, okay? So please do that. And then Buddha said that, when we associate good friends, we always, if you do those good things, we always can get highest blessings, right? From everyone. And the last one, Buddha said that, Patirupadesa vasocha pubbecha kata punyata. The last point, okay? I will take another 5 minutes to finish that. The Buddha said that, Patirupadesa vasocha, to be able to live in a suitable place where the Dhamma and the monks are well established is blessing. Can you do meritorious actions whether there is no temples in Australia? No. Then, can you hear Dhamma talks? Can you hear any Dhammas, the teachings of the Buddha, where there is no temples? Maybe you say, oh, can, because we use internet. Internet we can use. We can hear Dhamma. We don't have to have temples. Yeah, oh, that's can. But if you want to come into temple, and if you want to come into Sunday school, then you need to be born in a suitable place. Right? If you have not born into suitable place, then you won't be able to study the Dhamma and practice the Dhamma very well. Can I give you a good example? Yeah. Can you see some parts of the Africa, maybe some parts in Somalia, Sudan? Can you see the life condition of all those people in there? Do you think it's a very pleasurable things in there? Very, very unpleasant, right? Unpleasant living conditions they are experiencing. Why? Maybe they may have done something bad in their previous lives. As a result of that, they are not be able to born into suitable place where there is good Dhamma, where there are good temples, well-established temples, right? Like what we have today. Yeah. That's why to be able to live in a suitable place, it is very, very important. Why? Because we can make use of our life to practice the Dhamma very well, right? Therefore, it's very important. Isn't that so? Right? In some countries, you see, they are experiencing lots of calamities, right? Lots of internal wars, external wars, religious wars, right? Right? But we are very lucky. We have been born into peaceful country where there is a very beautiful temple, where there is a very kind parents, where there are very kind parents, where there are very kind monks, right? Everything, your environment is completely suitable for you to live in and to do and cultivate good things in your life. And then we can use that beautiful life in a beautiful place in order to generate and cultivate good things. Right? The reason that you have been born into this world is your past karma. Pubbecha kata punyata. The Buddha said that you may have done lots of good things, lots of meritorious things in your previous lives. As a result of that, you have been born into this world, in this beautiful world, experiencing luxurious life. Isn't that a nice thing? It's very nice. You are very fortunate. Your children are very fortunate, and you are very blessed children to have such kind of family, to have such kind of environment. It's a very beautiful thing. And please make use of this life in order to apply and practice all these beautiful teachings, and then those beautiful teachings will bring you great happiness throughout your life. Right? In the same way, if you want to train an elephant, right, there's some techniques, some system. If you want to train an elephant, right, I mean the wild elephant, first you need to find a trained elephant, very, very well trained elephant, and then you need to tie that elephant up to some place, and then you need to go to the jungle, and then you need to find wild elephant, right? And wild elephant, you need to bring that wild elephant into the city, and then you tie that elephant right next to the tame, trained elephant. What do you think will happen next? Yes? Exactly. The wild elephant will be influenced by the elephant that has already been trained. Right? So that influence will make the betterments of that untamed elephant. So in the same way, if you want to have happy life, blissful life, secure life, fortunate life, then you need to associate good friends. Same like the trainers, they can use that elephant in order to train according to the way that they want. So you can associate good friends in order to make your life better, right? That betterment will bring you to be born in a happy destination throughout your sansaric life. Not only this life, but also in the next life. Right? Do you want to have a more fortunate life than now in the future? Do you want to have more fortunate life in the future than now? Or do you want to have an unfortunate one? Do you want to have more happier place in the future than now? Yeah, everybody. That's what I'm talking about. If you want to have a happy destination, happy future, then please follow all these beautiful teachings. And the last point, the Buddha said that once you have completed all these basic requirements, then what is the last thing? Atta samma panidicha etam mangalam uttamang. After you have completed all those basic necessities, basic things, basic requirements, then you need to set yourself into right determination and right resolution. What do you mean by right determination and right resolution? You need to determine to turn away all the unwholesome qualities from you, and to cultivate and to develop all the wholesome qualities towards you. And you need to determine if one of your friends does killing, I will refrain from killing. Doesn't matter my friend kill, it's up to him, but I will refrain from killing. And if my friend tell lies, it doesn't matter for me, it's up to him, and I will refrain from telling lies. So such kind of strong resolution and determination you need to develop and you need to have. And you need to think like this: even though they are very successful in their studies and their day-to-day career life, I will not be envious of those success, but I will be rejoice in all those success. So in order to think like that, you need to have a strong determination and a strong resolution. So I hope you will follow all these beautiful teachings, and I hope you will apply these beautiful teachings, and I hope you will put these beautiful teachings into practice, right? So that's why you need to come here today, you listen to this talk, and you learn. That's what we need to do. So I think my time is over, and I took 10 minutes more because I wanted to finish. So it's okay. Today I'm very happy today here because I delivered some of the most important, beautiful teachings of the Buddha for our youngers and teenagers and our Sunday school students. And I hope you learn something from my talk, and I hope you enjoy my talk very well. And I hope you may have lots of questions today. And please leave these questions for the next round, okay? Maybe next month we may have another talk, and you can keep all these beautiful questions because we don't have time now for the Q&A session, right? So I make this a special opportunity to bless each and every one of you who are here today and who take part in this special Dhamma sharing today. I wish all you to have a happiness, peaceful life throughout your life. And may you be able to gain good health, good luck, and fortunate life throughout your life. May all of you be well and happy. Say sadhu 3 times. With that thoughts, we can transform it to divine beings. Akasatta cha bummatta devanaga mahiddik punyantang anumoditva chiran rakhamtu sasana. Akasatta cha bummatta devanaga punyantang anumoditva chiran rakhamtu desana. Akasatta cha bummatta devanaga mahiddik punyantang anumoditva chiran rakhantu tvang sada. And I also give special thanks to people who organized this special Dhamma talk today, especially the committee members of the Kisbaro Dhammasarana Temple, and also the parents of the Sunday school and the teachers of the Sunday school and your well-wishers. I really appreciate, and I hope you will do the same thing again in the future. And I hope to see the Sunday school students and all the students here again in the future. And wish you all the best and good night.